Hey there Titans, in this video I'll show you how to configure co-browsing with Salesforce. What co-browsing will enable you to do is to be able to help your user fill out any form that the user is having a hard time filling out. So let's take a look how we can get this done so your Salesforce user will be able to click a link, open the form, and to be able to co-browse together with the user. So what we have here is a simple form. We're pulling in some contact information by hidden, passed in as URL parameter. In our instance, it's a contact. We fill up the contact information. On update, it will update the contact information with first name, last name, and email. And on the next page, we will create a case. And on submit, it will submit the form and create the case. All right, so let's head over to our form settings and we'll click view more and head over to optimization and tick the co-browsing. We'll click edit. In general, you can allow the supporting user to edit the form itself. So we'll tick this so we can see what this does. And in the Salesforce section, we'll click enable and we'll configure the object where we want Titan to save the URL for the co-browsing and the passcode for the co-browsing. So let's head over to our Salesforce, or in our instance, I'm just going to save it to the current contact object. You can create, whenever someone loads on the page, you can create a custom object and map it over there. You can, in any object that you're using, you can do the same for that as well. In our instance, we'll keep it simple. We'll use the same object that we're passing, which is contact, and we'll map everything over there. So let's head over to our object and let me add a couple of fields. So we'll do edit object and we'll create two new fields. So let's create one URL. So that will be custom URL field. And we will name it co-browsing URL. Perfect. We'll save a new, and what we'll do next one is a text, and we will say co-browsing, and that will be passcode. And the length can be 5 characters. I'll do 10 in my instance, and we'll do next and save. And we will save our new fields. Let's go back to our form settings here, and I'm just going to refresh the cache so we will be able to see these new fields. We can go anywhere here. Let's just refresh cache. Perfect. We'll go back to our optimization, co-browsing, Salesforce, and we will say we want to map the URL to the co-browsing URL, and we want to map the code to the co-browsing passcode. Perfect. And note that I'm mapping the contact ID that will be passed by the URL. And again, you can create your own thing. Whatever hidden you have, you can map it over here. I have a single hidden, and this is where it is. We'll hit apply and save. And let's see what we see right here. So this is my published form, and I passed in the contact ID. This is my contact. And I see here, hey there, do you need any assistance? So this is the co-browsing. So let me refresh my contact object in Salesforce, and we'll take a look at the details. And let's find our co-browsing passcode, co-browsing URL. We see that they're both empty. If I'll click this, and let's go back to Salesforce and I will refresh, and let's take a look at the details, we can see that the co-browsing URL is filled up and I have a co-browsing passcode. So let's go ahead and put this, and I'll put this in a different tab, and let's put in the code. And I'll log in. And immediately I can see the form and I have a chat. And let's see what this does. So I'll put this to the right side. And now I can see that they're both, whatever I move, I can edit this. And this is the client's browser, and this is the supporting agent browser. You can also chat with the client and say, hello, please click update. Wonderful. So we have this, and let's do donkey 5, and I'll click update. Now I can see that the user moved to the next screen, and let's say I want to select something for the user, and I'll say this, and I'll fill up the description, and then I can tell the user, please click submit. Once you run a submit, the supporting agent session will end. So I'll hit submit, and we'll get a message that our session has expired, which is perfect since we're done helping the user. So if I'll head over to Salesforce and I'll refresh the page, I can see the update came. So I have donkey 5 in the name. And if I'll take a look at the cases, so I'll head over to the related, we got our new case with the help of the supporting agent directly from Salesforce. And this is how it's done.